Welcome to the channel. I'm the Scottish Astrologer, and in this video I explain to you my understanding of time, what it is and its function, etc. Now, most people believe that time is just a man-made concept and construct, and this is only true when we are talking about the way in which humanity measures what we call time and believe time to be. Now, my personal understanding of time is very different from what most people understand time to be, and I will try my best to explain this, hopefully in the simplest way possible. So, as everybody knows, all matter, all physical things, are made up of atoms, which consist of protons, neutrons, and electrons. But what gives atoms their form or structure, or in other words, what is the glue or force, if you like, that keeps all atoms in their particular place to form physical matter? Okay, what keeps the proton, neutron, electron in their specific place to form the atom, the individual atom, and what force makes all individual atoms come together to form physical matter? And the answer to this question, in my understanding, is time. Time is the glue or force that holds everything together. Without time or this glue or force, every atom of everything would come apart, or better still, collapse together. Is a better way of understanding it. Everything would collapse in on it together. There'd be no space between nothing, and so no time in between nothing, and everything as we know it would cease to exist. Without time, understandably, the inner workings of the atoms would have no medium for motion and nothing would exist. So time is a lot more than a man-made construct. Time is truly the most important and necessary yet mysterious force in the whole universe. And I know this may be hard for some of you to accept, as you are that used to thinking of the man-made concept of time, which works in seconds, minutes, hours, days, years, etc., etc. But again, I am trying to show you what time truly is in its organic form. Now, there is an object, okay, that is occultly linked with time. Well, it is more than just linked, it perfectly shows what time is and its function. And this object is the black cube. A black cube. Because the colour black is the colour of space and time and shows no light. And the cube representing the structure of matter, if you look at the centre shape for the atom, you will see this that the shape is a hexagon, okay, which is the outer shape of the cube. Like a cube will fit perfectly in the 2D shape of a hexagon. Furthermore, the planet Saturn is responsible for the structuring of all atoms in our solar system. And every other solar system will have their own planet which plays the role that Saturn plays in our own solar system. Again, Saturn is responsible in some way for time in our solar system. It is Saturn that actually produces time, or again the glue or force that holds all atoms in their place. Now, the rings of Saturn are a big clue to support this fact, as is the fact that on Saturn's North Pole is a giant hexagonal cube-like feature. Now, this is a reason why Saturn is the god of time, because again, it produces in some way in this solar system the glue or force that holds all atoms, all matter together. That is also why it mentions in biblical text that Satan or Saturn is the ruler of this world. It says that John chapter 12 verse 31, I believe. And it says this because, of course, Satan or Saturn is the ruler of this world, because it is what is responsible for time, which is the force that keeps this world together. And this is also the reason why Saturn is the grand architect of the Masons. So Saturn or Satan, same thing, is the god and ruler of all matter by being the ruler of time, true time, not the man-made medium to measure what they think of as time, but actual time. Now, I am not asking anyone to just believe me here. I am just sharing what I know on the subject of time. It's just my understanding that I am sharing with you, along with things that can back up what I am saying regarding what I understand personally, what I understand time to be. Now, another thing that helps back up what I am saying is this: as above, so below, as within, so without. Now, you can see my point regarding time being the glue or force that holds all matter together if you look up at the stars at night. Now, all the stars represent individual atoms, and they are all held in their specific place by time, which can be seen as the darkness of space. Now, space and time are different, but are heavily linked. Time runs through space. Now, again, as I mentioned, Saturn controls this force in our solar system, and every other solar system will have their own planet that plays the role which Saturn plays in ours. But if you imagine the whole universe as one big giant solar system, which of course it is, there is obviously a grand Saturn-like thing, okay, shall we say, a grand Saturn that governs and works in harmony and unison with all other Saturn-like planets in every other solar system in the whole universe, producing time, or the glue that holds all atoms throughout the whole universe together in harmony, working as one infinite being. Now, on an individual level, when time runs out for us, or in other words, we die, or another way of looking at this is when the glue or force that holds our atoms together loses its stickiness, shall we say, and is no longer able to hold all the atoms together, we die. But life goes on beyond this material universe. Consciousness, or better still, a conscious spirit even, is timeless, requires no glue, and is able to transcend space and time. Okay, folks, I think I've spent enough time going on about time in this video, so I'll leave it there. A huge thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe, and don't forget to hit the bell at the right hand side of the subscribe button. Until next time, take care.